What's up? Hey, what's good? What's poppin'? I am Miss Berry. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you guys for sliding through and coming to kick it with me. As you guys can see from the title, I came across this video of course, Candace Owens. And I'm still on a journey, getting to know her, you know, filling her out and all of that. So all of the above. So I'm pretty interested to see how this goes and what's what, you know, all of the above, as I keep saying all of the above. But anyway, y'all, I'm not really gonna do too much talking. Let's just go ahead and get straight up into it. All right, y'all. Excuse me. Okay, got this notification that my son is where he needs to be when he needs to be. Okay, so we good, y'all. So let's go ahead and press play.
I just have to say that I object strenuously to your use of the word hilarious. To me, this feels a lot like your reaction to being named in one of these manifestos. Now, you're of course not responsible for the words of somebody writing that document, but I do think that laughing at it is a real problem because these are real families that are impacted by this violence. And I think our efforts towards talking about this have to start from a place of mutual respect, which is what I've heard from this side of the table. Now, the reason we don't have those numbers, I want those numbers as much as you do, but the numbers, to say the numbers don't show something is simply not supported by the data.
Okay, and I have 38 seconds left, Ms. Mulligan, if you want to respond within that time.
The only thing I would add is that it's in the name. Terrorism, domestic terrorism, it terrorizes us. It terrorizes us in our homes. It terrorizes us in our schools. And to the points made by the other panelists, it is disproportionate.
I'm not trying to talk about nobody, you know, to each his own. You have your hair how you want to have your hair, but what's going on? Like, is her hair twisted, braided, these curls? Like, what is this? Okay, that's besides the point. Let's keep going.
To its impact on any individual life, and it's not.
You reject the idea it's something that doesn't matter, or it doesn't really matter?
Absolutely reject.
Okay. All right, so here's where we are. Every member now has had 5 minutes and... I'll go ahead and claim my 5 minutes. Okay, and Mr. Clay, so we have 2 members who have not. So I'm going to go to the 2 members who have not yet, and we'll give an opportunity for a closing thought to any member who wants before we go.
Am I next to respond, or is Mr. Meadows?
I thought Mr. Meadows was
Mr.
next.
Meadows, okay.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Clay, then to you, Mr. Clay.
What is going on right now?
Ms. Owens, obviously this is a gang up on you. You know, we're giving these witnesses the ability to do a rebuttal on you, and so you know, I find it unfair, Ms. Ballou. I mean, you know, candidly, for you to show mutual respect and then you to go after Ms. Owens, it's not appropriate. So, Ms. Owens, you can have 4 minutes and 34 seconds to respond. However,
yield for a second.
I'll yield to
4 minutes and 34 seconds.
I believe, Ms. Owens, when you used the word hilarious, it was referencing the fact that no one had asked you a question. It wasn't to the subject matter of the hearing. Is that right?
That is correct.
And to have another witness insinuate something that is not accurate is just not appropriate, Mr. Chairman, for how witnesses are supposed to behave in front of this committee. I also think you didn't say it doesn't matter about the subject matter of today's hearing. You said there are other subjects that matter as well, and maybe we should spend some time on those. Is that accurate?
That is correct, and they matter much, 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 much more. And I have said that. I said that in my opening, and I will say it again. You know that white supremacy and white nationalism ranks nowhere near the top of the issues that are facing Black America. And the reason that you are bringing them up in this room is because it is attempt to make the election all about race, as the Democrats
Not in my case, Ms. Owens. I'm sorry. Please do not characterize my motive.
Mr. Chairman, it's my time.
Yeah,
it's my time.
You've got your time, Mr. Meadows. I'll give you 3 more seconds.
Every 4 years, you bring up race, and you knew exactly what I meant when I said hilarious, and you just tried to do live what the media does all the time to Republicans, to our president, and to conservatives, which you tried to manipulate what I said to fit your narrative, okay? I was not referring to the subject matter that is hilarious. I said it's hilarious that we are sitting in this room today, and I've got 2 doctors and a missus, and nobody can give us real numbers that we can respond to so we can assess how big of a threat this is, because you know that it is not as big of a threat as you are trying to make it out to be so that you can manipulate. And the audacity of you to bring up the Christchurch shooting manifesto and make it seem as if I laughed at people that were slaughtered by a homicidal maniac is, in my opinion, absolutely despicable. And I think that we should be above that. to try to assign reality or any meaning to a homicidal maniac writing a manifesto, which, by the way, let the record show, also stated Spyro the Dragon, the child's cartoon, as a source of inspiration. He also cited Nelson Mandela as a source of information. I don't think that Nelson Mandela has inspired mosque shootings. You can correct me if you think I'm wrong. You would rather assign meaning to a homicidal maniac than to actually address the things that I said today that are actually harming Black America. Number one, father absence. Number two, the education system and the illiteracy rate. Illegal immigration ranks high, abortion ranks high, white supremacy and white nationalism, if I had to make a list again of 100 things, would not be on it. This hearing, in my opinion, is a farce, and it is ironic that you're sitting here and you're having 3 Caucasian people testify and tell you what their expertise are. Do I know what my expertise are? Black in America. I've been Black in America my whole life, all 30 years, and I can tell you that you guys have done the exact same thing every 4 years ahead of an election cycle, and it needs to stop.
Excuse me. Well, it looked like I was going slow a little bit for a second there, but we're going to end that video right there. That was most definitely pretty interesting because she most definitely spoke her mind. I mean, and as you should, you know, stand up for yourself. And the fact of the matter is, if he really did, you know, try to twist her words around to say, oh, she was laughing at this, she said this is hilarious. People really do that like every single day. It's always somebody that's he said, she said, but you know, like it's always somewhere in between where your words get twisted up or whatever to make it sound appealing for them, or you know what I mean. Like we've all had a situation like that. I'm pretty sure of it. We've had an experience like that before, so I do understand her frustration there. It's just a simple fact, like, you know, hey, like, don't take what I say and twist it around. Like, if you're gonna take something that I said, make sure you get the facts straight, because this is what I said. This is, you know what I'm saying? So I'm most definitely like, you know, I understand, and it's not really too much that I can say about it because it wasn't really a lot of them going back and forth. But I do, you know, applaud the guy who, you know, pretty much was telling the other guy, like, pipe down, like, let her talk type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Instead of everybody just ganging up on one person, you know, give everybody a chance to speak. So it was definitely pretty interesting to see. It wasn't, you know, too much back and forth, but she definitely spoke her mind and what she meant. And, you know, it's like it's more important things going on in the world. And, you know, after a while of when you pay attention to certain stuff and, like, you know, people start forming these different patterns. And when they start forming these different patterns and you're paying attention to them, it's just kind of like, all right, so I notice like every year around this time, y'all be on this, you know, so I get that as well. But anyway, guys, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction video just as much as I enjoy reacting to it. Y'all comment down below, let me know your thoughts, let me know what you think. Also, guys, go over to Candace's channel and show her some love by hitting that red subscribe button. And the original video will also be linked in my description box down below, just in case you guys want to, you know, check it out on your own time. Also, guys, don't forget to comment down below, give me some recommendations on what you guys want to see on my channel. Like, what do you guys want to see me react to on my channel? Excuse me. It could be something that I've just never seen before. You know, just shoot me the link or comment it down below. Also, guys, don't forget to thumbs up, like up this video. And if you're new to my channel, before you go, don't leave without hitting that red subscribe button and ringing that bell, so when I drop in the video, you will know. You won't miss it and you'll be right here. Y'all, I talk a lot with my hands. I be like, you know, sit still. But, you know, they just be moving and stuff. I don't know. But anyway, guys, as always, I appreciate you guys for coming through and coming to kick it with me. And until next time.